Welcome to DikiVision. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe, comments, and likes. Set and achieve goals in 2024. A new year is on the horizon. This is a time when many people start to think about what changes they can make through goals or personal resolutions. What's the difference between a goal and a resolution? Well, a resolution tends to be a starting point, such as making yourself a pledge to begin exercising more or eat better. A goal is more focused on a specific endpoint, such as losing 10 pounds in 6 months or walking for 20 minutes every evening after dinner. A goal has planned steps and measurable success. So this year, when you think about what you want to accomplish in 2024, you might consider setting goals instead of New Year's resolutions. But where do you start? Reflect on 2023. To know where you're going, it can help to know where you've been. Research has shown that reflecting on your past endeavors can improve your future performance. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. Notice your patterns and habits, both good and bad. When you know your strengths and weaknesses, you can identify what's working for you and what's working against you. Journaling about your personal thoughts on the past year. Ask yourself, what is the best thing happened in past year? What is the biggest achievement? What is your lowest point? What is your most thankful for? What is your goals didn't happen? What is your lesson to take? How much the majority of your time spend by reflecting on the feelings and events of 2023, you can begin to form a picture of what happened and why. Take the information you gather from your observations and create a new plan. Set goals. Once you've identified what areas of your life you want to focus on, then begin the planning process. Deciding what your goal is, setting an end date to accomplish it, and writing down the steps you'll take can help create a solid plan. The SMART system method, one method often used to help formulate goals, is called the SMART system and was outlined in an article written in 1981 by George Dory and Arthur Miller and James Cunningham. 5 key aspects: specific, defined goal with a clear picture of what is to be accomplished and what actions you will take to achieve it. If your goal is to buy a new car, know exactly what car you want and how you will pay for it. Make a step-by-step plan that includes saving money each month for a down payment and arranging your budget to include the new car payment. By factoring in details of your plan, you can be clear about what it is you want and how to get there. Measurable, think about how you will track your progress. Once you know what your goal is, you need to be able to measure your success along the way to be sure you are reaching your milestones. In thinking of the car scenario, checking each month to be sure you are putting money aside for the down payment can create momentum as you watch your savings grow. If you are not able to save money each month, then you can use this information to restructure your goal. Achievable, be realistic about the goals you set. Smaller goals may be met more easily in less time. But a large goal, like buying the car, may need more steps or more planning. You may need to extend the end date to give yourself more time to save up the money, or adjust your expectations and buy a lower priced car. Breaking a large goal into smaller steps can keep you going over a longer period of time and make the overall task more manageable. Relevant, when setting a goal, choose something that really matters to you. If it will make a difference in your life, such as better health, improve finances, or make life easier and more enjoyable in some way, you will be more likely to stick with it. If your heart's not in it, it may be hard to justify the time and energy you need to invest to reach the goal. Time-bound, setting a finish line for your goal lets you know how close you are to achieving it. And when you have actually completed the goal, it allows you to plan your steps in a timely fashion that makes it manageable and measurable. By setting goals using the SMART method, you can focus with intention using a step-by-step plan, track your success along the way, and reach a clearly defined finish line. Prioritize. How do you decide what goals to set? Maybe you don't have very many goals in mind, or maybe you have so many you don't know where to start. When planning goals for the coming year, it may be helpful to think about what's really important to you. Setting a goal that will make a difference in your life will be easier to get excited about. Make a list of all the goals that come to mind. It may be helpful to group them into similar topics. For example, in the health category, you may list things like weight loss, exercise, and healthy eating. In the fun goal category, you may write down travel ideas, learning a new craft or sport, or adopting a pet, Once you have all of your ideas on paper, rank them within their group as to which are most meaningful or realistic for you. Continue to narrow down the list until you have 5 goals that you want to work on next year. Once you know which items are most important to you, you can then begin to plan the steps to achieve them. As you look forward to 2024, think about the goals you have for your life and how you want to achieve them. Find support and encouragement from people you trust. Evaluate your progress often and hold yourself accountable to succeed. The coming year is the perfect time to reach new heights by setting goals that matter most to you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.